Life coaching is an investment in yourself. Coaching is an opportunity to put emotional and financial resources toward yourself, your life, your growth, and your future.
Yeah, because your life is worth it, really. This is the only life you have. And so I think that just investing in oneself always pays off.
I believe that getting a life coach is an amazing investment in yourself. You know, at the end of the day, you think about going back to school and it's a lot of money, but you know it's going to give you the tools and the things to move forward in the direction you want. The same thing when you're stuck, bringing a coach on board is an amazing investment in yourself.
And what's worth the cost is what happens when you partner with someone who's invested in you, but not in your answers to create change in your life. That's what's worth the cost.
And you're paying for that change or that goal. You're not really paying for somebody's hour.
After seeing all the success that clients have had with life coaching and how their lives are improved, their mental health, their physical health, their feelings about themselves, their job promotions, it's cheap. Life coaching is a cheap way to move your life forward.
The way that you're going to feel in your life after investing in personal work, it's something that no one can take away from you, and that is going to affect every area of your life positively when you're just more fully alive and present to your own life.
Get you from point A to point B. You're not going to sit down with me for session after session and tell me all your problems and you still get nowhere. I'm really designed to get you someplace fast.
You're going to change your life and make it better, basically, in whatever area of your life. What's the price tag you can put to it?
Because it gets them something they say they've always wanted. If they want fulfillment and don't have it, well, what's that worth to them? It could be worth $1 million. It might only cost $1,000, but it might be worth $1 million. If they find the fantastic relationship of their life and it's developed in such a way that they're totally fulfilled, what's that worth? Or health and well-being. To me, there's not a price you can really put on that.
Is that worth $300 a month? Is it worth $500 a month? Is it worth $1,000 a month to feel like you wake up in the morning that there's life there waiting for you? Great things are going to happen every day, and I don't think there's a limit to how much that's worth. I think it's worth every dime you've got to feel great joy in your life.
If you have a good life coach, you're not really paying for their time. You're paying for this thing that you've wanted that you haven't been able to have, you haven't been able to create, and sometimes those things are really pretty big. I mean, dramatically improve relationships, a job that you love, getting out of debt.
I have a session sometimes with people, and it's like $1 million, one session. It's like worth $1 million done over. I'm not going to be paid that, but it's really worth that.
When you go to a counselor or a therapist, they're not going to give you pretty much homework. They're not going to give you the tools that you need. They're not going to give you something to listen to that's going to help you stop sabotaging yourself.
But if together as a team, you're able to change something in your life, and maybe something small, eventually the benefit long-term is going to be huge, okay? And I think, the return on investment here, eventually you will be so big that you would say, I'm willing to pay so much more, basically, to get those kind of results. Initially, since you don't know the coach, you don't know the success, you don't know the process, you're hesitant, or some people may be hesitant, but eventually, I can tell you, all the people that went through a successful coaching process, they look back and said, this was, nothing compared to what I gained from the process.
You should be working with someone who is really making you feel like, oh my gosh, this is changing my life. And so that's a valuable experience.
But really, at the end of the day, it's an investment in yourself. And I've seen tremendous results from people who decide to do it.